Line 20 of the book. Talk about injustice. This is absolutely incredible. Here's the line. No, no, we are not satisfied, and we will not be satisfied until justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream. Powerful metaphor that Martin Luther King writes here, talking about all the injustices that are perpetrated against black people throughout the South, from the Civil War to then the present time in 1963. Well, what I did is I took one story about a group of black boys. This is during the Great Depression. During the Great Depression, whites and blacks, poor whites and poor blacks would get on trains and go from town to town looking for jobs. Illegally, they'd be jumping on trains. Well, this particular instance, 4 black kids, all these kids, were walking on a train and they were confronted by 4 poor white kids. And the 5 poor white kids, and the 5 poor white kids and the 4 poor black kids got into a fight. The black kids were losing the fight. They ran to the back of the train. When they get to the back of the train, the 5 poor white children are chasing them. When they get to the back of the train, there are 5 more poor black guys. Now it's 9-5. The 9 black kids beat up the 5 white kids, kicked them off the train. After they kicked them off the train, you know what time it was. They got on the phone. They called the next town over and they said, there are 9 black guys raping 2 white women. So you know what was waiting for them at the next train stop. The police picked them up, arrested them, put them in jail. The 2 white women that were supposed to have been raped, been attacked, actually recanted their story and said these kids did nothing. That did not stop the government. The government prosecuted these 9 kids, gave them the death penalty for 8 of them, and one of them was 13 years old, got life in prison. I believe the NAACP took this case all the way to the Supreme Court. Now, mind you, the 9 black kids are in death row. They're in jail. Went all the way to, took years, went to the Supreme Court. When it got to the Supreme Court knocked it down. It was against their civil rights to be in prison, so, especially since they were innocent. Went back to the state court. State court retried the kids, death sentence again. Had to go to the Supreme Court a second time. The Supreme Court had to deal with the same exact controversy twice. Twice the Supreme Court knocked it down. By this time, the kids were in jail for so long, they all became hardened criminals. And what happened after that is another story entirely. But that is a severe injustice. If you want to learn about that injustice against black people, that's line 20 in my book. There you go.